Both parties are two sides of the same coin, and this country refuses to admit that's what they are. The Republicans want to maintain the white patriarchy, and they want to give the rich people friends. That is the Republican Party in a nutshell. They're not pro-life because if they were, they would help people with health care. They would help people with food. They would help them get a higher minimum wage. They would reduce their taxes, not give tax breaks to the rich. They don't care about you. They're saying, blame all your problems on the blue team. Now let's go to the blue team. Cory Booker, Mr. I'm so nice, look at me, I'm so authentic, look at my videos while I jog and put on a smile in my fancy suit. You just voted for Charles Kushner, who's a convicted felon. Tax fraud and witness tampering, and you voted for him to be the ambassador of France. Wow, what a backbone you have there, Cory Booker. Way to fight the fight for the American people. And then him and Alex Padilla, Mr. I don't have a backbone either, just voted for the cryptocurrency bill last night. Wow, way to fight, Democrats. All of you voted for Rubio. 10 of you voted for the CR. 10 of you Democrats voted to censure Al Green. And then you have Pelosi and Nadler now saying, don't vote for the impeachment because it's going to look bad for the moderate Democrats that are running for re-election. Wow, it really looks like both sides of that coin really give a shit about us, doesn't it? There's a handful of Democrats that are fighting for us, but it's not enough. What do you see both people doing right now on both sides of the coin? Putting on their nice suits, doing their hair, going on their own propaganda networks, whether it's Fox or CNN. And they're giving red meat to their base. They're both blaming the other side, so we're all angry and pissed off at each other. They're the ones that are maintaining it. And there is a solution, but America doesn't seem to have the stomach to want to do it. Two reasons. A, let's address the reasons. I can't afford to. I get it. I get that. But I want you to think about something. What happens in 6 months? If you can't afford to do a general strike now, what happens in 6 months? Do you think it's going to get better or far, far, far worse? That's right. Here's what's going to happen. The U.S. is alienating our trade partners and our allies because we're siding with dictators like Vladimir Putin, because the red team wants to own the libs and they want the perception of being an alpha male because they want a strong man to rule over everybody because they think they're the best, and they're not. They start trading with different countries, and the red states, because you own the libs, you voted against your own best interests. The soybeans, the cotton, the wool, they're going to different countries now and using trade partners because they don't trust us anymore. That devalues the US dollar. The economy goes down. You lose your farm. Guess what? Unemployment goes up. People are afraid to come here because people are being detained illegally from different countries. Tourists from Canada, from Germany. That's what's happening. Tourism goes down, spending goes down, GDP goes down. That affects inflation. Those businesses let people go. You let people go, they go on unemployment. They don't spend money. They don't go out to the movies. They don't go out to eat. They don't go on vacations. They can't make their mortgage payments. That's a bad sign too. And then, when it gets to the point where it's bad, Canada, Japan, and China say, you know what? I don't trust the United States because your country is so worried about culture wars and yelling at each other and saying that I'm right and you're wrong that we don't trust you as a trade partner. So we're going to cash in our bonds. The debt. I think it's, I don't know, $1.52 trillion, all of the three of them combined. You know what happens to the dollar? That's right. And we've isolated ourselves from the world. They start using a non-US currency for trade, and they start doing other trade partners, and our economy is toast. All because you wanted to own the libs. Shut the system down. We have to break out of vote blue no matter who and own the libs. The people that you voted for are responsible. But so are you. So am I. Because we continue to vote for them. I can't vote for an independent, Paul. No, that's a vote for the other guy. Oh, I'm voting for the lesser of two evils. How many people have you heard say that? Which is why we're here, because we keep making that excuse, because we think that the two-party system is our only solution. It's only that solution because we allow it to be. The second reason that this country can't stomach a general strike is because we're too goddamn lazy. As content creators, you know what gets the most likes and views? Stupid shit. Stuff that entertains you. Lightsabers. Oh, watch me throw a basketball over a lion under a hurricane. Oh, wow, woohoo! 800 million billion views. Wow, share it, share it. Oh, look at this fancy video. Look at this guy dancing on his head. Look, this guy's getting hit by a tennis ball. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Look at the cat videos. That's fine, they're entertaining. But you know what the algorithm does? It ignores the videos that actually addresses the issues in this country. Videos like this, because they're not tantalizing, they're not sexy, they're not entertaining, because that's what America wants. Look, when Lahaina's on fire, oh my gosh, that's horrible. Have you seen the recovery? Have you cared to look? No, not important, right? How about the LA fires? Oh my gosh, that's awful, that's horrible. What can we do to help? Have you checked on the fires? Have you checked on the rebuild efforts? Where is it at? Have people got their insurance money? How about Hurricane Helene? Oh my gosh, that's horrible, that's awful. Have you checked on them? No. Because we only care about watching things break and crumble around us. We don't give a shit about the solution because it's not entertaining. We want to see breaking news. We want to see hurricanes and volcanoes and people jumping down their chimneys and doing a backflip into the mouth of a whale. We want to be entertained. We're addicted to outrage, America. So when serious issues like this come along and people like me that are serious people that want to actually offer a solution, you just scroll by. This video will probably get like 5 views, and that's okay. But that's 5 people that needed to hear what I have to say. Sure, I could spend my time making videos about all the other stuff I just talked about and get likes and views and go up, but then I'm part of the problem because we need serious people right now. And the people that are elected, that our tax dollars are paying to help us, they're not working for us right now. They're simply not. They're worried about getting richer and staying in power, while you and I are the ones that are going to have to suffer because of it. 2025strike.com. You want to change the country? Then just get behind a fellow neighbor. Don't forget, Rosa Parks wasn't famous until she sat on a bus. John Lewis wasn't known until he crossed a bridge. The great Martin Luther King, nobody knew him until he gave his speech. Or somebody built an underground railroad. History is riddled with people that nobody knew until they did. Until some random guy in a park that you don't know yet made a video like this in a park and decided to take a stand for you and say what needed to be said, knowing that people may not watch it. 2025strike.com. Together, we can do this.